Thanks a lot for staying with us. Now, a devastating incident of double suicide has been reported from Tamil Nadu. A 19-year-old NEET student aspirant, S. Jagadishwar, died by suicide after he failed the NEET examination. Shockingly, hours after cremating the deceased boy, his father too ended his life, unable to bear the loss of his son. Meanwhile, a political war has erupted in the state, with Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin reiterating that the state government will remove NEET amid rising cases of suicides and urged students not to lose their life in any situation. He further said that the Tamil Nadu government is working and taking legal steps towards removing the NEET exam. But Tamil Nadu Governor Ravi has expressed his opposition to the anti-NEET bill passed by the state assembly, saying that at least as far as he is concerned, he will never give his assent to this legislation which is required. Take a look at the sequence of events as they have transpired over the last few days. So it is on August 12th that 19-year-old NEET aspirant young boy's suicide came to light. Jagadishwaran's father blamed NEET administration for his son's death. But just a day later, there was a statement made by the Tamil Nadu Governor Ravi saying that he will never clear this anti-NEET bill pushed by the state government. And then what happened? On August 14th, that is today, Jagadishwaran's father also died by suicide. Chief Minister Stalin has expressed his condolences. He has also slammed the governor for his statement and stance. DMK has attacked the governor, calling him a rubber stamp, quote unquote, not a new attack. But this is escalating their fight with the current governor. And interestingly, the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has now also announced that he will boycott the governor's Independence Day event at his residence as a mark of protest. The big issue we debate, of course, is this: whether the issue is truly with the NEET exam, because in Tamil Nadu at least it is an issue that comes up repeatedly, or is the issue the politics over it in the state of Tamil Nadu? Kapil Gupta is founder and CEO of NEETprep.com, and also SS Sriram is a political analyst joining us on the show. Let me begin with Kapil Gupta. Kapil, there are about 12.5 instances of suicides that can be attributed to NEET examination in the state of Tamil Nadu alone, and we know the history of the opposition to this examination in the state. There is also parallel issue that is coming up, for example, certain pockets of Rajasthan too. But barring these two states, in fact, have become like the most inflamed situations as far as NEET examination is concerned. Do you consider the exam itself the issue, or do you feel that it is in particular pockets where there are high aspirants and politics over the issue, that's why this is happening?
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. First of all, what has happened is absolutely tragic. I personally believe that it has more to do with the fact that these exams are extremely competitive. They are very harsh on students. 1.5 lakh aspirants write exam in Tamil Nadu every year, and Tamil Nadu has 6,000 government medical college seats, which means 1.44 lakh students are not going to get a seat, irrespective of how good they are. So this reality, first of all, is very tough. This student, Jagdishwaran, had prepared for 2 years, could not get through, and somehow, at some point of time, hopelessness set in. Somehow, if we could celebrate the fact that you could, if you don't go to a government medical college, if you don't go to an IIT, you can still make it big in life. That would be very good. Somehow, it seems like this becomes bigger than life, and no exam in my mind is worth dying for. That is the first thing
Absolutely.
that I have to say. This is something which has to be communicated through a loudspeaker. Probably when PM is going to speak out tomorrow from Red Fort, he should say that these exams are just exams. You can learn out of them. You can become hardworking out of preparing for them. But Gautam Adani never went to a government medical college. Mukesh Ambani never went to a government medical college. Ratan Tata never went to a government medical
And
college.
you can always change your field. There are setbacks that you face. You may be preparing for a certain exam, but that's not the end of life. You can always change your field or focus on something else. But Kapil, very quickly, before I go to Sriram as well, what I want to understand from you is, why is it that there is such a high instance of suicides in Tamil Nadu alone, along with Rajasthan, if I can quote that? Is eliminating the exam going to mean that these suicides don't take place, and would that then be a worthy goal?
No, so understand this. I've been trying to understand what has been the position of DMK with respect to why they oppose NEET. First, they say it is against underprivileged poor students, as
Yes.
if underprivileged and poor students are only in Tamil Nadu and they're not in Telangana, they're not in Andhra Pradesh, they're not in Karnataka, they're not in Kerala. So I'm not able to understand. Second thing that they say is it is against the federal structure of the constitution. Again, I don't understand the fact that answer this question. If 1.5 lakh students appear for NEET, only 6,000 government medical college seats are, how would you give them admission just based on, for example, class 12 score? There also, you would have to conduct an exam. I
Yes.
think it would have been a fair position to oppose the exam from the perspective we prepare students for NEET. We have been doing it for last 6 years. We are an online coaching setup, and exam might be bad for a student from Tamil Nadu because the exam is biased towards NCRT syllabus, which is not something which a lot of students do in Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
On that basis, DMK should actually contend that the syllabus should be rationalized so that everyone gets a fair.
Everybody from every state is equally given an equal opportunity. S. Sriram, I
That
want to
should be
come to
that
you.
should be the logic.
As far as the state of Tamil Nadu is concerned, there is no denying that no political party is going to take a stance pro-NEET. We've seen that happen in the past. But how do you see this flashpoint between the government and the governor, where the governor is saying very clearly he's not going to give an assent to this bill, and the chief minister is also going hammer and tongs against him? Because this is obviously not going to solve the issue or bode very well for the state. And also, would you say that maybe the governor was a little insensitive on the back of a suicide to say that I'm never going to give assent to this? He could have maybe worded his statement or his opposition to the bill in a different way.
Good evening, Shivani. It's extremely sad that we have lost two lives to NEET. But what is more sad and more, quite, I don't know the kind of word I should use, is the politicization of such suicides. I mean, in Tamil Nadu, as Mr. Kapil rightly pointed out, no matter whether you have NEET or whether you don't have NEET, for a 6,000 seats and you have 1.5 lakh students appearing, the same issue could have happened as well. So to use this death for political mileage is extremely saddening. And this government, as for some egoistic reason, are only trying to project this NEET as a villain. And
Oh, unfortunately, it looks like I've lost
I
that.
have a, I
Yes, Mr.
have a,
Sriram is
I have
back. Yes.
I have a boy whose parents were laborers from Tamil Nadu, very poor family, has started preparing NEET without going to any NEET coaching from his 11th standard, and he scores a NEET mark of 348. And he is today admitted in Nilgiris Medical College. It has got to do with individuals. It has got nothing to do with NEET. We spend crores on building libraries to have a few lakhs of books. Those 50 crores or 60 crores can be spent on the students for a coaching. We have a national digital library which has got 4.5 crore books. Today, the world is going towards digital. You don't need a structure. You don't need physical books. It's how smart you spend this money to bring these youngsters up the ladder. Here, this is quite agonizing with the way these political parties, which are using it for their personal gains. With regard to your questioning on governor,
Yes.
maybe as you rightly said, I agree to your point that the words can be a little more milder, but it's an individual choice for having used such words. But that need not be the case for someone to blame us. We have lost an IPS officer about a month or two ago who committed suicide. He's a senior IPS officer for whatever for pressure that work pressure he had. We
Okay.
had a small girl writing a note saying that my father is dying because of alcohol addiction and he is not taking family. Will the state government take note of that and will they lose
Okay,
Tasmac? Will
fair
they
enough. So instead of criticizing the issue, which is the NEET exam, solutions need to be found. And first and foremost, the message needs to be sent that taking your life is not a solution to anything. And desperation should not set in, whether it's the families or the students and the pupils themselves. I've run out of time. This is a very, very intricate issue that does deserve the state administration to work together with the center, with the governor, and not be antagonistic about it.